Hello everyone, welcome back to another GeoFS video, and today I'll be showing you how to make a FMC route using flightplandatabase. So this is going to be simple. It's going to be simple. It's going to be faster, but it'll still provide you a really good route. It's really customizable, and I'll show you how to turn it into a Google map, Google My Map as well. So yeah, let's get into it. So if you haven't been following along with the past couple of videos, I've talked about how to install Autopilot++ and FMC, which you should definitely do before doing this, so you actually can use it. And then I also made a video on how to use it. So yeah, definitely check out those two videos before you do this one, as it'll give you a good understanding of how FMC and how planes work in GeoFS, as well as Autopilot++, which is all right here. So yeah, remember in the last video we talked about load. So what we do is we paste that big long line of code, or not code, just like text into here, and then click the button. And so I'm going to be showing you how to make that button. So let's get started. So a good way to find out where some cool places to be, the first thing you have to do when creating the FMC route is first find out where you want to go. So a good website, and I'll leave this in the description, is flightconnections.com. And if you open this up, it's like a travel agency sort of, not really. So if you click on an airport, then it'll show you all the possible routes. So this is really good if you want to find out where you want to go. And so for this video, let's try going to Chicago, right? So then this will give you a ton of airline stuff, but and actual flights. But what we can do is I like to go to another website called Great Circle Map. And in here, we can close that out, and we can enter our two airports. So our first airport was JFK, and then we had Chicago over here. So let's put that in, and this will take us from New York to Chicago. It'll show the nautical miles, and we can even go into a 3D globe, and it's really good for visualizing longer routes, like something like Dubai to Los Angeles. It's really good to visualize it, especially the globe too. That's why most of them have that big hump instead of just going straight there. It's actually faster. So yeah, that's pretty much finding out where you want to go. So now let's open up probably the most important website that there is here. It's called flightplandatabase, and I'll put this in the description. I'll put all these links in the description. So what this does is this will generate a route for us using waypoints. So let's start off with the route generator. So let's enter our two iCal codes. Now there's one thing to know about airports. So airports have their normal 3-letter name, right? JFK or DXB, right? For New York and Dubai respectively. But they also have another code called the iCal code, ICAO. And what that does is it's a 4-letter code instead of a 3-letter code. And the first letter specifies the region. So JFK becomes KJFK, right? So I can't spell. There we go. So it wouldn't pick this up, right? But if we typed in KJFK, right, then we'll pick it up. And another thing is they won't say the same, DXB, which is Dubai. It's not ODXB. O is for the Middle East. It's actually OMDB for some reason. I don't know why. So then let's do KORD. So K, as you guess, is for the United States. And actually, let's do Chicago to JFK. How about that? And then all these can be checked, and then none of this we really need to worry about at all. Let's just click go. Let's just click go. Sorry. And boom, look at that. There's our route. Look at that. Look at you split. So let's check this out. There's a lot of cool stuff, gives us a lot of information, but there's one thing to realize. When we go to zoom in, oh, these are all waypoints, by the way. When we zoom in, you'll see it takes us straight. Oh wait, no, it's wrong airport. My bad. You'll see it takes us straight to the airport. It doesn't take into consideration the approach or the runways at all, even. So okay, by the way, these gray streaks represent like the runway funnels, but the actual runways are these black lines right here. So how do we? So it's gonna take us literally straight to the actual center of the airport. So what we can do to modify this is we can right-click this planner button and click Open Link in New Tab, and then we can go to Route Decoder. And then if we go right over here, right over route, it'll give us a list of waypoints. So if we copy this, we can then paste it in here and it'll give us that, and that's pretty much the same thing we can do. Except this time, what we can do is we can modify this. So let's first look at some departure charts from Chicago. Well, actually, this part is completely optional. Like let's do like KORD departure airport diagram, and let's look at images, and like this is a good one right here. Holy cow, this has a lot of runways. So let's see here. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, this one. So let's say we want to take off from runway 27L, right? So we know where that is, sorta. 27L looks like it would be, I think a list of names are just kind of dumb. So, okay, 1, 2, 2 close together, and then 2 far away. 2 close together, 1, 2. Okay, so it's gonna be that middle one right there. So we're gonna be leaving from this this runway right here. So for our first waypoint, I think let's do something like E-B-E-N-S, E-beans. So we'll put that right after there. We'll do what do we call it? Here, E-bends, sorry, not beans. And then we could do let's see, where is our first waypoint take us then? Then let's do dweeb, D-W-E-E-B. And this is completely up to you. So once you've got that, the next couple of waypoints really aren't that big of a deal. I'll zoom out so the waypoints disappear. If you wanna, you can modify this route anywhere if you wanna like fly by somewhere or like add more waypoints in case it's a really long stretch. But now let's focus on the approach. So we obviously need to pick a landing runway. So let's pull up KJFK airport diagram. So this one was a good one, right? So let's say we want to head into runway 13 right. So first let's find that. 13 right, where's that? Okay, 13 right is the one closest to, okay. There, so 13 right is gonna be this runway right here. No, okay, yeah, that one. Let's just do this one since it has a version. So then what we need to do is there's actually you could just like completely make this up yourself, like kind of make your way to the gray funnel, right? But you can also, what you can do is you can look up KJFK approach chart, and what this will do is it's a chart for your approach. So we can click on this link right here. Let's look at this. Let's see. So you can look online, find some. Let's see, where was it? 13. Why is it 31? I think it's here. 13 left. And over here, this chart is. Yeah, so this will give you all the waypoints that you need, but I'm not really going to do that. So I'll just, I'll just do it by hand. Again, if you want to do more, if you want this to be as accurate as possible, this is like nowhere near realism as accurate. I mean, it is, but it's not like that real. But stick around for the next video. I'll show you how to make much more accurate flight routes with SimBrief and SkyVector. So stick around. But if you want something simple, something really quickly, then stick around. So time-lapse time, I guess. Okay, and another thing is, if you're making like a really big change and you like can't really like visualize where the line will be going, it's completely fine. All you need to do is just click go again, and then you can right click planner, open link in new tab. We don't need this anymore. Copy this route, right, and then paste it in there, and then you can modify from there. However, I think we should be good. So this is my little approach right here. That is kind of a long stretch. I might modify that. But yeah, it kind of just turns in here and straight onto the runway. But the thing is, what I want you to do is, if you see a waypoint like really close to a runway, like example PIDTO, PIDTO, like it's pretty close. Don't do something really close. Like something of pony's distance away from the runway is really good, because we're going to add a runway waypoint later on when we're making the Google map. So yeah, let me just wrap this up really quickly. And so that should be it. There you go. So you can close this down, and yeah, that's this is my route right here. So yeah, this is probably the hardest part, but other than that, you're pretty much chilling from there. So it'll give you your distance in nautical miles, which is pretty useful, your number of waypoints, all that stuff, blah 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 blah. So now what we need to do, okay, we can close this down. What we need to do is we need to download a couple of files. So the first thing I want to mention is, if you click PDF right here, and of course it'll take forever since I'm recording. Oh, there we go. And then if we open this up, it'll give you a cool like summary of all this, so you can like print it out if you want, or like just like have it saved on your phone. Yeah, it's really cool. The PDF is really cool. But the two things that we're gonna need to download are the JSON and the CSV. So let me show you two things that I'm gonna need you to open up really quickly. So perfect, these are the two websites I'm gonna need you to have open. GeoFS FMC Route Converter, and then Google My Maps. So this I'll leave in the description. And for Google My Maps, you can just search like My Maps, Google My Maps, and then just click this first link. And you can bookmark it, or like I do right here, or whatever. So let's get started. So let's click on JSON. This is the first thing we're gonna need to download. And so this will download a nice JSON file of what we need. So we're gonna hang on to that. Let's go over to the converter right here. So what this does is it converts a .json file, which we just downloaded, over to FMC flight data. So yeah, it's really this is a really nice one, a really neat one. So let's open this up, and what we can do is we can just click Control A and then Control C, and that'll copy it. If you're on Mac, it'll be Command. So then let's close that out, and then let's paste all this in here. So now let's enter our departure, which was KORD, and then our arrival, KJFK. And it's important that you have these safe. And then the flight number, you can just make up anything. I think let's say like UAL 69420. Actually, I think it's 4 numbers. There. And then all we gotta do is click convert and watch the magic happen. This down arrow, and look at that. That's your flight route right there. So let's hang on to this. This is really important. Let's not close this tab out. And let's go over to Google My Maps. So first, let's download a CSV file right here. Okay, and then let's create a new Google My Map. I already have a ton right here. I'm gonna create a new one. Okay, so let's give this a name, KORD KJFK. We'll call this Chicago to New York City. Boom. And then in this waypoint, in this layer, we'll just call this you can call this like whatever you want, like main or like flight. I'm just gonna call this the same thing, KORD KJFK. And now we're gonna click on import, and then drag and drop our CSV file onto this thing right here, or you could browse from your computer. And so now what we need to do is we need to tell Google My Maps our position. So on the first one, we're going to select our coordinates, right? So on this entire thing, we only have 2 sets of coordinates, right? So it'll only you can see these are coordinates right here. So let's select them, and we have to pick which one's longitude or latitude. Usually latitude comes first, so I'll check latitude, and then this one, longitude. And so now you see they're both selected. Now we can click continue. So now we need to pick a location, and I already know that this is going to be, and you can only select one right here. I already know that this is going to be KORD right here, because this takes everything from the first column of the CSV file. The CSV file is pretty much just an Excel spreadsheet. So, and these are like all the columns. So on this first one, we could pick those 2. And then the next one, we pick the location. This is just the waypoint type. This is the altitude, which we don't need. And then this is the location. So let's click that and let's click finish. And then moment of truth. There we go. All our waypoints are now in, just like that. So now if you want to add a line, which is pretty simple, all you need to do is click on this draw a line and then add line of shape. So on the first one is where you're going to need to zoom in like all the way. So on the first one, zoom in all the way and try and get that perfect dot right there. But then don't worry from then. Then you can zoom out and you'll see that it'll like snap to the next waypoint. So if you get a little close, you'll see that it'll a little close. There, you see it'll snap right to the bottom of the waypoint. That's exactly what we want. So let's just quickly do this. And by the way, it's best that you just like leave this don't like do anything else, otherwise the line might not like save and you can't edit it later. So good thing this isn't a long route. Yeah, this is probably the most like tedious part about it, about the entire thing, other than like making the waypoints. Actually, no, I like making the waypoints can be fun. This is a little boring, but once you get the hang of it, it'll be much easier. On your first time, you'll feel like really like cautious, and that's good. So okay, and then let's zoom in now, and then let's click these last ones and then the airport one. And then once we're done, all we need to do is just hover over a white dot, like or the last white dot we just placed. And then from there, it'll save it. So let's edit it. Let's give it a name. Let's call this route. Oops. And there's our route. So we can change like its color. We can change like its name and all that. Another thing that we can do is if we open this, we can change like the waypoints. Like we could change this like in case like you could change it to like you could change it to like a dot if you didn't like it, and it'll change it for all of these too. But I like these ones. You can also change like the color, but yeah, I like this blue right here. And yeah, that's our flight route. However, when I was talking about not needing that last runway waypoint, I lied. So let's zoom in all the way, and let's actually change our base map right here to a satellite, so it's easier to see the runway. And let's find our runway that we're trying to land on. And the cool thing is well, one of the cool things is we can kind of like make a line right here. Another cool thing is if you zoom in with the satellite, no, probably not that one then. It's probably this one. Wait, what? Where is the runway? Okay, well, like here, I'm just trying to show an example. You'll see that if you zoom in all the way, yeah, it'll show you the name of the runway. So this runway right here, this is 4L. So let's try and find, oh god, I completely forgot which runway you were on. Let's just say it's I think it's 13 left, right? Yeah, 13 left. So let's click on this add a marker right here. Let's try and get to the middle. I'll put it right here and click, and then let's just call this runway 13 left. And then we can click save, and then what we need to do is we need to edit the line. So this is scary. What you need to do is you need to click the hover over the line, and why did I make it so small? And click it. I'll actually make the line width a bit larger. Sorry. There, and we can change it from here. Let's change it to like right here is good. Yeah. So let's click on the line, probably someplace further away, and then let's hover over. Let's make a circle. So you see over here, this little circle right here, it isn't filled in. That means we can add a little point. So if we click it, never mind. If you press and hold it, you can actually move it. And the best part is it snaps onto, you guessed it, markers. So it'll snap on there. And would you look at that? We just got ourselves an artificial waypoint, and we edit the line just like that. So yeah, this will take us straight to the runway 13. However, it will say that I'll turn straight out of here. There's one of two options. You can delete this waypoint and like completely edit the line. But don't worry, because if we look at the GeoFS code, you'll see that it doesn't say like KJFK at the bottom. So yeah, we're chilling. But now, since we added this, we didn't add it in the GeoFS route converter. So what we can do is we can go, and this is really important. You'll see that there's 3 square brackets right here. 3 square brackets right here. I want you to go in between the first and the second one, and then type a comma. And then from there, type an open curly bracket, or not curly bracket, open square bracket, and then open quote, and then type in the runway. So that was runway 13L, so RW 13L, and then close it off. Then click comma, and now we need to enter the coordinates. But we can find the coordinates just by clicking it, and we can copy and paste. So copy this after here, click comma, and then paste, and then copy this, and then comma, and then what we need to do is we need to type in a couple of values. We need to type in null, comma, false, comma, null. And then we can finish it off with the square bracket, just like that. So if it looks like this, it should be pretty good. Now let's, we need to make a few, we need to make a modification to the flight route. So let's copy this, and I'm gonna open up a text file really quickly. Okay, so I got my text file open, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna copy all of this code, right? Control C, and then let's paste this in this notepad right here. Why is this looking funny? Ooh, that's good. Okay, and let's also delete this too. That's probably part of the copy and pasting, so be careful. So let's take a look at just a random waypoint that we didn't enter. You'll see that it's, instead of null, false, null, it'll be 0, false, null. And what we need to do is we need to change the 0 into a null. And the 0 actually represents altitude, so we can't just have it saying 0 altitude. Now, while you can change this, like once you've already loaded it in, it's pretty tedious, and there's actually a trick to make it, to fix it really fast. All you need to do is click on edit, click replace, and then enter these two things. So we need to replace, so we need to find comma 0 comma, and then comma 0 comma, and then we need to replace this with a comma null comma, and then we can just click replace all right here, make sure it's the same, and close that out. And look at that, we've got null false true. Look at all that. There we go. So that right there is your FMC route, and then this right here is your map, your GeoFS map. So look at that. That was pretty easy, right? Hopefully, trust me. Once you make like 5 of these, you can do them in your sleep. Like, I'm being serious. So yeah, thanks for watching. This was fun to make, especially since I've been doing the other method a lot. It was fun to kind of dive back in and do this. But yeah, I want to thank you again for watching, and stick around, and I'll see you in the next GeoFS video. See you.